Hey guys, it's ExandShadow, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man 2. In the last part, we took down Airman, and in this part, we are going after the next Robot Master in my Robot Master order, Crashman. Or, Clashman, depending on your translation. I think that it's officially Crashman, but I know that in at least like one of the Game Boy games or something like that, they call him Clashman, so whatever one you think is cool works. I actually think that Crashman's a cooler name than Crashman is a cooler name than Clashman because, you know, Clashman doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but Crashman uses bombs, and bombs more boom, but Boom Man sounds dumb while Crashman sounds cool, so that's why he's Crashman to me. Anyway, Crashman's level is interesting in that it's a sort of a vertical styled level, but, you know, if you played Mega Man 1, Elecman's level, which was also a vertical styled level, was one of the least enjoyable levels in that game. But Crashman's level, I do have to say, is a lot more enjoyable than Elecman's, because for the first part, you're not just climbing, you know, there is some left to right action going on, and most of the vertical moving about does have some sort of other element to it that makes it more enjoyable. Like, for example, this platform thing? I don't know. Basically what the platform does is it goes around basically wherever that white line is, so, you know, it will never go off that track. Now, if you're playing like Crashman's level first, normally going on this thing's a pain in the ass, because you gotta dodge all these random, whatever they're called. I'm sure those robots have a name, but their name isn't important. They're just mooks. However, since I went Woodman stage first, I can just keep the wood shield on this entire time, and these robots will never be able to hurt me, ever. That's part of the reason why I love Woodman's weapon so much, and it's one of the reasons why I go to his level first, because there are so many creative uses for the leaf shield that I don't really see people using a whole lot. It's sort of like in a lot of ways, it's actually even more useful than the Metal Blades, which is Metal Man's weapon, because, you know, Metal Man's weapon can't go through more than one enemy at once, or at least it can't go through a lot of enemies. It can't go through as many enemies as once as the leaf shield can. It doesn't stay on you, so it doesn't act as a shield. You know, it's got its own. The Metal Blades are indeed broken, but the wood shield. I keep on calling it the wood shield. What the hell's wrong with me? The leaf shield does have its own appeal, and that's part of the reason why I like it so much. I like using unorthodox weapons in that way to sort of think your way around problems. So that's part of why I like it. I wouldn't say it's my favorite weapon in the game. The Metal Blades are definitely the best one, but you know, it's a fun weapon and I do enjoy using it, so yay. And also that Met Tool placement is, but why did that health not heal me? Game shaking my fist even though you can't see it. So yeah, that was odd. Does that always happen to you guys, or is that just a one-time glitch for me? I mean, granted, it's not like I had so much health to gain from that, but whatever. Anyway, like, here, I got hit, I was dumb, so, you know, that one example right there wasn't the best show of that, but the wood shield right here is great for taking out those obnoxious fucking bird eggs, because, you know, they'll all be swarming you, but nope, die! all those power-ups fell. I wanted those. Damn it. Oh, shit. Oh yeah, that's the one obnoxious thing about playing these vertical type stages, is that if you fall, you've really got to take your time to get back up. Okay, I guess that's one problem with the leaf shield, is that it doesn't really have that much weapon energy to it, but whatever. Nothing's perfect. So, I think the game's supposed to be expecting you to use item 1 to get past these parts, but with some MacGyvering with item 2, you can get up here pretty easily. Item 2 is basically like it's basically a platform that will go forward and you can ride on it, but it will stay in the same place for a limited amount of time, so you can use it as a makeshift item 1 until you get item 1. Although, spoiler alerts, I'm actually getting item 1 last in this playthrough, so what the fuck, huh? This game does not know how to count correctly. So anyway, when you're going into Crashman's stage, or Crashman himself, I should say. In his stage, this weapon's pretty useless, but Crashman is severely weak to the air shooter. Like, if you aim it right, you can kill him in one shot with the thing. I think his pattern is that he jumps whenever you shoot, and since the air shooter goes up in an upward arc, it's somewhat hard to aim. But it's not really that bad. As long as you shoot rapidly enough, you should be able to get him with enough shots to kill him before you take too much damage. Although Crashman can do a pretty decent pretty decent chunk of health away. Anyway, next time on Let's Play Mega Man 2, we're going to be going after Flashman. I'm ExandShadow, and I'll see you guys later.